I got 99 problems.
Hello, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge, and welcome to another episode of 99 Problems, but a pitch ain't one. We've got 5 great pitches coming at you tonight. And as always, I got to thank a few sponsors. So I'm going to start with the Lansing Regional Smart Zone for helping us out with the logistics, the technology, all of that. You've really kept it going. I also need to shout out to LEAP, the Lansing Economic Area Partnership, for the TRACK program. I don't remember what TRACK stands for, but I'll get that down. But the TRACK program is basically, LEAP is a hub with all of the entrepreneurial support organizations feeding their services into it. So the Fledge has launched officially their entrepreneurial journey. And hopefully we're going to see more people pitching. We're going to see more people starting to come to our office hours. And then also everybody will get one-on-one attention. So everyone will have a plan that is customized to them, unique to their situation. Some people are starting with an idea. Some people are starting with a full-blown company. So we'll tailor it to match you, but the goal is to get you connected, get you some capital, and get you any knowledge or competencies that you want. So the 3 C's: competencies, connection, and capital. Tonight, we're going to start out with Vivian. So as Vivian walks up here, let me explain the rules real quick. As soon as Vivian starts talking, I will start the clock. They have 99 seconds to convince you to vote for them. At the end of 99 seconds, I'll give a gentle reminder that it's finished, and we will go on to the next person. I will share the voting link in a moment, and I want to remind you, one, it's more fair if you wait for all the pitches to be done before you vote, and you have to vote for 2 or more people. So we use approval voting, which means on the list of 5 today, you could pick all 5 if you like all 5 pitches, or you could pick your top 2 or your top 3 or however you want to do it, but you must do at least 2. And other than that, you ready, Vivian?
Yeah.
All right. You will be able to see the timer.
Oh, sweet.
Not that big though.
Okay.
It's going to be like that. Okay.
So
Is that going to be okay?
yeah, that'll be
All
fine.
right.
All right. Hello, my name is Vivian. I'm here trying to get some more funding towards a video production business I'm trying to get into. I left graduate school from physics PhD back in early 2022, late 2021, knowing that I wanted to pursue something different. And over the last few years, I've been growing my skills in art, painting, comics, and all of these things. And I've kind of found my home in video. I made a short film for the Capital City Film Festival in 2023 that did very well and got me multiple opportunities, as well as an internship with the Lansing Public Media Center. And then I entered another film into the Capital City Film Festival this year, which placed in the top 12. I did not win anything, but I was recognized as a good filmmaker. And now I've made several connections and a bunch of different work. And I'm starting to grow at a rate that it's in opportunities and experiences that's a little harder to keep up with. So I'm trying to grow and expand in my gear and get some grow into additional opportunities to turn this into a fully fledged business. The last couple of years, I've been really growing my skill set. And so video equipment is not very cheap, as well as audio equipment. I have quite a bit of stuff, but I'm always trying to expand and get a really solid kit together. I have a team kind of that wants to work together with me. I have people that want to do projects, and now I really just need to get the gear to be able to fulfill those projects. Currently, I've worked with groups, not KCS Angels, which I made a short video for at their recent gala. And I have a potential project working with Punks with Lunch, and I hope to work with more nonprofits and in the future. So thank you.
All right. Good job, Vivian. Easy won't leave me alone, so he's going to join me while I'm emceeing. Next up, we have Jeremy Hurt, longtime pitcher. Who knows what he's going to come up with today? and you know how it works, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Easy.
As soon as you're ready.
Okay. Imagine this. You're 8 years old. You just had ramen for the 4th night in a row. Your grades are going down in school. Your energy is dropping. There's food around you, but the problem is you don't have access to it. This is the problem that needs to be solved. And this is something that I'm going to be working towards with Red Bike Delivery. Alleviating the food deserts and helping get produce and fresh foods to the underserved communities here in Lansing. I will be partnering with several farms and grocery stores, as well as the Greater Lansing Area Food Bank, to help to alleviate these problems. I'm also going to be filing for a 501c3 nonprofit status so I can apply for grants and find the right funding for this so we can get this going as soon as possible. There's just too much of this problem. There's so much data on this, and it doesn't seem like there's enough being done toward it. Even having these free stands, there's still people that can't get to the stands, whether it be they don't have a car or just have mobility issues. That's where Red Bike Delivery can step in and get that food to them at their homes so their children and their families can be fed and be happy and healthy. That's good. Oh, look at that.
Right. Perfect time. Good job, Jeremy. All right, everybody, I've shared the voting link. I would like you to wait a little bit, and I'll share it a little bit more, but that gives you some time to share it with your friends and other people. Hopefully you're voting twice today, once for the City Charter Commission earlier and now for 99 Problems. So who is up next? Julia, right? Yeah. So Julia, you are a first-time pitcher. So thank you, welcome, all of that. Do you have any questions before we get going?
Just one pitch, 99 seconds. That seems pretty straightforward.
All right, you got it. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
When you start talking, I'll start it.
We as a human species have the material resources and the scientific knowledge required to develop a more sustainable way of life, and yet we continue on our path of increasing irreversible damage to the global ecology. It would seem that the solution to this problem then lies not in more science, but in more humanities. We have so much energy, but that energy is being funneled into other places. And so my question in response to that is, what if we understood how desire is controlling those energies? Why do we do what we do? And answering this question, I believe, requires looking at a fundamental misunderstanding that our society has. Our society is founded on this idea of free will, but many major philosophers throughout history have disagreed with the idea of free will. So what if we're wrong about this? I mean, it would change how we do everything. So what I want to look at in a series of research videos is to look at how our desires are programmed by our surroundings. We are haunted by desires. We are haunted by causes and effects. And I want to look at how we become haunted, how our surroundings program us. This would be getting philosophy out of the universities and into the streets. I would be conducting interviews with local community figures, artists, activists, and I would be looking at how art and how culture and how religion and religious communities affect desire. And the goal would be to help create healthier communities, to create a healthier world on the ground level. There we go.
Great job. That went by fast. Desire is the root of all suffering. Is that a real quote? All right. So next we have Cass. Also first time pitching. So as we get going on the entrepreneurial journey, we're going to see more and more people pitching for the first time and getting involved. And I'm really excited to hear your pitch. Julia, you did a great job for the first time. So thank you so much. And feeling all right? Got any questions?
No, I think it's going to be good.
All right. So when you start talking, I'll start the timer.
Hi, I'm Cassie Coleman. I am an organic chemist and a licensed cannabis operator here in Michigan. I've worked in the cannabis industry for the last 12 years in licensed space, and I see a problem. I see that consumers have not the access to the testing information and data they want for the safety of the products they're consuming. And I see that retail operators, processors, and cultivators are concerned that the labs that they're working with aren't giving them the results that they want on a consistent basis. If you aren't a person in the cannabis industry, you might not have been following this, but it's in the news across all the states. And I think we have a unique opportunity in the state of Michigan to start a consumer advocacy group that looks at all of the products that are available, makes the testing information readily available to you with the use of your phone, and keeps processors, cultivators, and retail operators accountable for the products that they're putting out, as well as the labs that are doing the testing. We can do this by doing round robin testing, where we do spot checks at retail locations, purchasing different products, submitting them to labs, all of the labs at once. Right now, there's like 23 labs, comparing that testing to each other, and then transparently making all of that information available, not just for you and me, but for you, me, and every other citizen here in the state of Michigan and anyone else that's interested. I think the transparency is the key there. And I would really like it if you guys supported my pitch to go ahead and do this as a nonprofit organization to make cannabis products in the state of Michigan more transparent, and then do it for the rest of the world. Thanks.
All right. 5 seconds left. Good job, Cass. And then last but not least is our great friend, Ron. Going by fast, isn't it? So
Outstanding.
right there is great. And you can move. You can move.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, I'll start. When you talk, I'll start.
That's good. All right. What's up, Lansing? My name is Ron. I am the owner operator of Ron Park LLC. Just by hearing the name alone, you wouldn't know what it is, but to throw just an idea of what we are out there, just imagine what Motown would be here. I'm a production company focusing on the music business, really providing record label-like services to artists here in Lansing. One thing I've learned in my experiences so far is that a lot of artists want to be rappers and they see the end game, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know where the money comes from. They don't know who they need on their team, how to find these team members, and then how to grow their actual entity as a business. So not only am I trying to provide artist service, but I want to educate these artists. And I haven't seen it happen yet in Lansing, where we've fully got behind someone and grown someone and showed them the route to get to whatever their end game may be. So primarily I am a producer, manager, but one thing that has grown in my past couple months here, I've developed another entity of the business where I'm going to be working with the youth. I've definitely partnered with some of the Lansing organizations here, and what I'm going to do is be providing the same services that I do at a fee for free to the youth. So I can't really give up the organizations yet, but I have partnered with at least 2 who are going to connect me with the youth, and we're going to pretty much show the youth all of the roles around the music industry, so they don't have to always want to be a rapper. You can be a producer, you can be an engineer, you can be a PR. There are different parts of the entertainment industry where you can stay around the music and still earn money. So I'm here to pretty much educate the youth and create the pipeline of the Lansing youth to potentially being stars in the music industry.
All right. Great job, Ron. You came in at 2 seconds over.
2 over.
Yep. But it was great. Okay. So now what I do is I'm going to set the timer again and give everybody 99 more seconds to vote. And at the end of that, we will see the results. Whoever gets the most votes gets 99 bucks. You better have $1 worth of change because I only have 20s right now. I'm just kidding. I'll give you 100 if you need it. So what'd you think, Julia?
Oh, this was amazing. I mean, my first time being here, I had no time to came in, like,
I saw you in the basement
Oh, yeah.
writing it out. What about you, Cass? What'd you think?
Yes, good. Do it, you know, it's like, oh, yes, all of the pitches. Let's do all of them, which I wasn't expecting, and that's awesome. Sometimes you go to other pitch competitions and you're like, I don't want to do any of that stuff.
So here's my payday loan solution, and here's my victims, and here's how I'm gonna make as much money from the victims.
Yes.
I love you guys for doing that. You all had something that helps the community, makes the community stronger. A high percentage of entrepreneurs, especially people coming out today or coming out now at these times, are social entrepreneurs. And I love that we're taking the capitalism out of being creative and solving our community problems and finding sustainable ways to do it so that we're not just leeching off and depending on addiction and consumerism and all the crap that goes with capitalism. So good job for all of you. All right, your 99 seconds is up. I am going to share the results. You're going to see them maybe a little quicker than everyone else, but we have a close one, and it is Jeremy Hurt who is the winner. Good job, Jeremy. So now, how we end it is I basically just take you out with the intro.
I got I got 99